everybody? Alpha here, aka Random Black Guy, aka Chocolate Face No Makeup, and welcome to Best Movie So Far 2018, according to me.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum.
So this is my list. It's not in a chronological order, so don't get mad at me. This is some of the movies I've seen this year and some of the movies I like so far. Are you ready? Because I am. Let's do it.
Movies. I love movies.
Movie number one that I like is Death of Stalin. Death of Stalin is a satire about the Soviet leader, or to be more precise, the former Soviet dictator Joseph Stalin. It's about him, and he dies in the movie, and people are trying to find the next leader. I can't say so much about the plot. I think you gotta watch this movie fresh, and to me, it's a black comedy, and this is one of the movies I really love. It surprised the hell out of me, and it got an amazing cast. People like Steve Buscemi, Russell Beale, Jeffrey Tambor. Come on, it's an awesome cast already. And the movie is directed by Armando Iannucci. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I think it's Armando Iannucci. Anyways, I haven't seen some of his former movies, but to me this movie is amazing. It's a comedy, it's funny, the dialogue is some of the funniest dialogue this year when it comes to comedy. So guys, if you haven't seen Death of Stalin, I think you guys should see it. This movie gets 7 out of 10. So far, one of the funniest movies this year.
Movies. I love movies.
And the next movie that I really liked is, you're probably gonna say, oh, of course, but Black Panther. To me, Black Panther was a finally moment. Me being black, me being an African, this movie really showed Africa in the best light they could. Wakanda is not a real country. Yes, guys, Wakanda is not a real country, but the Afro-futuristic feel they had in the movie is perfect. And I haven't read that much about Black Panther. I don't know that much about Black Panther, but after seeing this movie, I just started buying a lot of comic books. And if you don't know about the plot of Black Panther, it's about T'Challa. After the Civil War, his father dies, and he have to go back to Wakanda and become the king of Wakanda. And Killmonger, played by Michael B. Jordan, is trying to stop him from being the king. The movie is directed by Ryan Coogler, and it got a stellar cast. They got Chadwick Boseman, they got Michael B. Jordan, they got Forrest Whitaker, they got Lupita Nyong'o, Andy Serkis, they got that guy from Get Out. I don't know his name, but that guy, Daniel something. And the soundtrack is amazing. People like Kendrick Lamar, Future, J-Rock, Khalid, James Blake, Sway Lee, who else? Travis Scott. A lot of people is on the soundtrack, and the soundtrack matched perfectly with the movie. So this movie is one of my favorite Marvel movies, and I'm a huge Marvel fan. I think Black Panther is finally for us black people, because we can finally see a black superhero in the movie screen. And to me, Black Panther is one of my favorite movies this year.
Movies. I love movies.
And the next movie that I really like is Ready Player One. I haven't read the book, so I don't know that much about the source, but to me, this movie is a Steven Spielberg nostalgia trip all the way. The movie is directed by, of course, the man, the legend himself, Steven Spielberg, and is starring Tay Sheridan, Olivia Cook, Mark Rylance, Ben Mendelsohn, Lena White. Am I saying? I think it's Lena something. I think this movie is really a fun movie, a fun popcorn movie. And I've seen this movie 3 times now, and every time I see something new. It's an Easter egg trip all the way. You see a lot of video game pop culture reference in this movie. The plot is about a kid. It's in the near future in Columbus, Ohio. I used to live there. After the creator of Oasis dies, he decided to find Easter eggs in the Oasis. And Oasis is a world where people can be whoever they want to be. Like I said, this movie is a nostalgia trip all the way, and it's a fun movie. So if you haven't seen the movie, I recommend you guys to see it. Ready Player One, like I said, is one of my favorite movies this year.
Movies. I love movies.
And the next movie that really surprised the hell out of me is Love, Simon. If you haven't seen the movie Love, Simon, you should see it. It's a pretty good, sweet movie. It reminds me actually of another movie I saw last year that really surprised me too, Wonder. If you don't know about the movie is about a 17-year-old kid called Simon Spear, who actually has a normal life, but he gets along with his family, he gets along with his friends, but he has a secret that he had been keeping it to himself. And he tried the best he can to reveal that secret, but some stuff happened after another guy in his school shares the same secret as him. You guys should see the movie. I think the movie is a pretty amazing movie, and the movie reminds me of those old John Hughes movie. The director who did the Breakfast Club. I think the cast is perfect. I think the music is perfect. I think the story is relevant, and I know a lot of people who can relate to Simon and his life. You get to follow Simon while he tries to reveal his secret. This movie is directed by Greg Berlanti. I don't know that much about him, or to be honest, I don't know anything about him. But Craig, you did an amazing job catching the right feeling to me as a viewer about Simon. And to me, this movie is totally a surprise. It really surprised the hell out of me. I didn't know anything about this movie. I haven't seen that. I haven't even seen the trailer of this movie. I just wanted to see something. I went to the cinema, just wanted to see a movie, and I saw this poster, and I was like, what's this movie about? And I smiled all the way while watching this movie. And the movie is starring Nick Robinson and Catherine Langhorne, that girl from 13 Reasons Why, Alexandra Shipp, Jennifer Garner, and Josh Brumell. So, Love, Simon, you guys should see it. It's a great movie. I think you guys will love it.
Movies. I love movies.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me.
And the next best movie so far this year is A Quiet Place. What a debut movie. If you don't know who the director of the movie is, it's John Krasinski, the guy from The Office. The guy who was supposed to be Captain America. That guy, John Krasinski. Wow. This movie stars, of course, John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, and I don't know the name of the kid actors. I know the girl who played the daughter, she was actually deaf. And I don't know if this movie was a debut movie for her, but she did an amazing job. I think that girl needs to be doing more movies. I know it's kind of hard for a deaf girl to get roles, but please, Hollywood, cast this girl because she did an amazing job in this movie. This movie is about a family in a post-apocalyptic world where like aliens or monsters are living around in the woods, and if you are doing sounds, that the creature gonna eat you. And we get to follow a family who actually tried the best to survive in this life, in this new world. Wow, the company who distributed the movie is one of those company I really, really hate. Is, if you don't know, the company is Dune, and the guy behind Dune is, my God, this guy. Douchebag. Yeah, him. But this movie to me was really, really good, and it's I don't even want to call it like a horror movie. It doesn't even feel like a horror movie. It's more a drama to me than a horror movie. But this movie was good, and I hope John Krasinski, I hope you can do more movies, because man, you surprised the hell out of me. You did a great job with this movie. This movie is 90-minute suspensive movie. You just out of your seat all the time. I was so infatuated with this movie. I was so, wow. This movie really surprised me. A Quiet Place. You guys should see it. See it. This movie was amazing.
Movies. I love movies.
And the next movie on my list is The Ritual. The Ritual is a Netflix original movie. So if you guys get a Netflix account, I think you guys should see it right now. Stop watching this video and go watch The Ritual, because The Ritual is awesome, okay? It's, wow, what a horror movie. I love horror movies. Like, every night before I go to sleep, I watch horror movies. To me, this movie was so good. The plot is about 4 guys reuniting after a tragic death of a friend of theirs. They decide to go somewhere in Scandinavia to hitchhike. While hitchhiking, they start seeing weird stuff, weird creatures, and the witch is just starting to mess with them. This movie is directed by David Bruckner. I don't know anything about David Bruckner, but this movie was really, really good. And it stars the guy from Prometheus, Rafe Spall, Ashner Ali, Rob James Collier, and Sam Trotman. Those guys, the 4 guys, they really feel like they are friends. So kudos to those guys. They did an amazing job making me as a viewer really believe that they were friends. So if you guys got a Netflix account, go watch this movie right now, because this movie is really, really good.
Movies. I love movies.
The next movie that I love is, of course you already know, Avengers Infinity War. Of course, come on. This is the perfect result after spending 10 years watching Marvel movies. Russo brothers, another home run for you guys. This movie is amazing. The movie is about Thanos, wonderfully played by Josh Brolin, who tries to get the Infinity Stone. Everybody, or the Avengers, are trying to stop him. Wow, this is so good. I've seen this movie 5 times now, and to me, it just gets better and better every time I see this. And it got a stellar cast, of course. You got Robert Downey Jr., you got Chris Evans, you got Anthony Mackie, you got Chadwick Boseman, you have Scarlett Johansson, Paul Bettany, Chris Pratt, Chris Hemsworth, Bradley Cooper, Vin Diesel, Dave Bautista, and the list goes on and on and on and on. But everybody is doing a phenomenal job. Really, this movie is so good. It's a perfect, perfect movie. And the ending of this movie, every time I see the end of the movie, I'm just in shock. Cause come on, I wasn't expecting that ending.
Movies. I love movies.
Next movie that's on my list is Deadpool II or Deadpool 2. This movie was really, really fun. To me, the first one is so much better, but this is a perfect sequel. Ryan Reynolds, Josh Brolin, who to me is having a great year this year. He's been knocking us with good movies this year. Like a month after Infinity War, he comes with this movie. Deadpool 2 is about Deadpool, again, of course, but after somebody close to him dies, Deadpool doesn't feel like living anymore. But when he meets somebody that makes him feel alive again, Cable comes out of nowhere from the future, and he's trying to stop that person that Deadpool just got attached to. What can I say about this movie? Movie starring the God himself, the only God I believe in, Ryan Reynolds. Oh, Ryan Reynolds. And Josh Brolin. Zazie Beetz. This movie is it's a perfect sequel. It's fun, and it's balls to the walls, funny, and it's upbeat all the time. A great sequel to a great movie.
Movies. I love movies.
And next movie that's on my list is actually a Scandinavian movie. To be more precisely, it's a movie from Norway called Velma. Velma is directed by Joachim Trier. Yes, I have to put my Norwegian accent. And the movie is starring Ellie Harboe, Kaya Wilkins, Ellen Dorit Petersen, a college girl who start to get extreme seizures out of nowhere, and the seizures she's starting to get and she started to realize that the seizures she gets all the time is supernatural seizures. This movie to me is really a suspenseful movie that's just gets better every time, and the twist of the movie is just crazy. The actor is doing a great job. The direction of the movie is great. Even the music is making me feel. I don't know if it has elements of horror, but it's not horror. It's actually more a drama, science fiction drama. Yeah, it sucked that a lot of people till this day don't even know about this movie. So, guys, I really, really recommend Velma. See this, guys. See this movie.
Movies. I love movies.
And the next movie that's on my list is a movie that's also from Scandinavia. Actually from the same country, Norway. It's a movie called You, July 22. You, July 22 is about the massacre in Utøya in Norway. The massacre in the summer camp that happened. I don't know how many years it is now, but this movie is a reenactment of the massacre. And the plot of the movie is actually it's about a girl. It's not based on a real person, but it's about a girl, and you follow her life and how she felt by by this hideous act of a hideous man. This movie to me was really, really good. The actors did a great job of convey the feeling. It really feels like a horror movie. Yeah, the movie does a great job giving you a claustrophobic feeling while watching this movie. All you want to do is just want to scream to the screen when you see this movie. And if you know the story about the massacre in Utøya, you already know a lot of people died. So in a strange way, you already know the end of the movie, but the movie does a great job making you care about those people. This movie is directed by Erik Poppe, and the movie is starring Andrea Bredsen and other people. To me, I haven't heard about those actors, probably unknown. It's probably their first movie, but they do a great job. If you're sick and tired of watching a Hollywood movie, a blockbuster movie, see this movie. This is a great, amazing movie. This really shows that Scandinavia is also up there when it comes to making movies. So July 22. That's the movie. See it.
Movies. I love movies.
And the last movie that's on my list is Annihilation. First of all, if you guys haven't seen Annihilation, see it. It's also on Netflix, so if you got a Netflix account, stop watching this video and go see this movie, because Annihilation is amazing. It's directed by one of my favorite directors right now, Alex Garland, and it's starring Natalie Portman, Oscar Isaac, Tuva Notni, Jennifer Lee, Tessa Thompson, a lot of people I don't know right now. But that's some of the cast, okay? And the movie is about a biologist that signs up to do a dangerous job after her husband comes back out of nowhere. Wow, this movie is really, really good. I don't want to spoil the plot at all. I think you guys should see it. This movie is really, really good. And to me, Alex Garland delivered once again with this movie. This shows me why he is one of those directors you need to keep your eyes on, because this guy is just doing movies after movies after movies that delivers, that really is great when it comes to science fiction. This is a great science fiction with great cast. Come on, Natalie Portman, Oscar Isaac, Tessa Thompson. You already know that those guys are going to kick ass. So to me, this movie is really, really good. Annihilation. Whew. Wow. Guys, that's my list. That's my list of best movies so far, 2018. Do you agree with my list? Have you seen some of the movies I was talking about? And what do you think about the movies? Write your comments down below. And if you like my video, don't forget to like. And if you want to be on the keep up, click on the notification bell, so every time I upload a new video, you will be the first to see it. I'm Alfie, aka Random Black Guy, and I'm giving y'all peace. Random Black Guy.